From the Simonis Aramuth Arena at the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel, Pat Fleming presents the 2022 International Open. Thank you, everybody. The International Open is brought to you by ACCUSTATS, and it's most proudly sponsored by the three best companies in the industry: Diamond Billiard Products, Simonis Cloth, and Aramuth Pool Balls. Thank you very much to those great companies for their longtime support of this event. Continuing in the Bigfoot 10-Ball Challenge, here we go with another great international matchup. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, single elimination, race to 11. Our first player is from the Philippines. This gentleman is a former Derby City Bigfoot 10-Ball champion. He is also a former international one-pocket champion. He's sponsored by Predator and Bogies Billiards. It's Superman Roberto Gomez. Thank you. His opponent is from Germany. This gentleman is also a Bigfoot 10-Ball champion, but it's right here. It was at Derby this year, and he is the defending champion. He also is the 2021 International Bigfoot 10-Ball champion. Sponsored by Predator, Andy Cloth, and Gabriel's, it's the killer, Joshua Filler. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and lag for the break. Good luck to you. Your official timekeeper is Dwayne Payne. It's now my honor to send it upstairs to the comm box to Mark Wilson and John Schmidt.
Hello, pool fans throughout the world. Filler versus Gomez on the 10-foot table requires expert analysis by John Schmidt. I'm Mark Wilson. And John, any opening thoughts here?
Well, you know, I've never got a chance to commentate a Joshua Filler match. I'm a huge fan of his, and he's such an incredible talent. Of course, Roberto Gomez is also, and he has the coolest shirt on ever. You really have to get up there and play well to wear a shirt that has the Superman on it. So, but if anybody can back that up, it's him. They have fast-paced styles, which I think the fans will enjoy, and they're both phenomenal players. But I'll tell you, we've been talking about this for 2 days. This table plays really tough. The cloth is a little broken in. I don't know if you can see that at home, but drawing the balls harder than normal, and it being a 5x10, it's so difficult. Federer Gorse made it look easy last night, but it is not.
I guess Filler won the lag. I didn't see. Looks like he's prepared to break, however, yes. And you'll get a kick out of him because he'll clear off the table once he gets control of the opening layout. He'll clear off the table, and then he races to his chair like he's in a hurry. Like It still takes a few minutes, but it's like he's always very up tempo. Like it's like he gets his mojo going.
Yeah, yeah. He's a Predator player, and he's using a Z3 shaft. And Roberto is using a Predator Revo 12.4 carbon fiber. I always find that interesting what they use, and I wanted to make sure Josh was using a Z3 because I could see on TV it looks like a thinner shaft, but sometimes guys will take a 314.3 and turn it down, but that's a standard Z3. And I've played with those, and they're amazing.
Nice shot there by Gomez. Use the 8-ball to slow the trajectory of the cue ball down.
Do you think he can come back between the 4-8 to the side rail and near the 10 to get a shot on this 3?
Boy, that's a narrow window.
That's asking a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a narrow window.
Yeah, it's a tough reach, too. I mean, you almost would have to shoot it left-handed. Good luck with that. Yeah, he's stretching out. Yeah, super tough.
And it's all ball fouls, too.
Yeah,
you can't just lay out there and hack everything. I'm not even sure this has enough value to play offense from here.
Right. It'd be very easy to trap yourself here and be kicking at the 3. Yeah, he smartly saw that himself. Didn't quite hook Josh, I don't think.
But he didn't lose the rack with that shot.
That's right. How do you feel about maybe trying to cut the 2 over near the 9 if possible? off the 5 even, and then 3 rails back around behind the 4.
That's
that-
conservative,
is that-
and that's probably the higher percentage
Isn't
play.
it? Okay, something like that. Yeah,
call,
just
Schmitty.
well, distance, and and I think distance on this 5x10 is really valuable.
And the
as you
fact
know.
that you cannot jump with jump cues.
That's
I
right.
mean, that
That's
makes
right.
this safety far
Yes,
more
this,
effective.
this would be an easy jump shot by today's standards to at least hit the 2.
I don't really think any of us appreciate the jump cue for the. I mean, this is
Yeah.
a real tournament here. If you can jump with your playing cue, so be it. I guess he can hit it straight on.
Wow,
that
got a
what
little
he's-
gap through there to maybe play safe.
Oh yeah, he could.
Oh, he was able to go for it.
He was even able to overcut it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
He wasn't going to have anything on the 3 anyway. I don't know what he was going for there.
Can you imagine this table, Mark, in like a wet pool room once the cloth's like 3 years old? How impossible it would be to play pool. I mean, it's really hard to see how difficult it plays from home, but it's broken in and tough and pretty high friction on the bed, and it takes quite a hit to draw your ball. Oh, if this holds up, this could work to at least get a decent safety. Yeah, he might be able to cut this in. I don't think he can cut it in and hold for the 4, though. Do you like trying to cut this in and maybe going 2 rails towards the 4 and running into it, maybe take a chance at getting into it?
Well, especially with his firepower. If I had his firepower,
Oh, yeah.
mine, I have to think about ducking here.
Oh, he just banks. How about just bank it right in? Bank it right in. Wow.
I think he's got a shot out of that.
Yeah, I think so. A tough shot, but it's he's so confident and mentally strong that you can see he almost just races to this shot. Can't wait to shoot it. What a great shot.
Very pretty.
Mm-hmm. He's a commentator's dream. He hardly ever misses. He plays fast. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like a piece of cake to
He's
watch
exciting.
this. Yep. I got a chance to talk to Pia, his beautiful, sweet wife, who's his biggest fan and supporter, and told her how proud I was of her. I've seen her progression in the ladies' side of the game, and well, she competes with the men too. I mean, she's playing great, and I'm sure Josh is quite proud of her. And she's a very interested spectator in all his matches. Stop there for the 8. Nice. Well, now he has to do a little something to get on the 9. I think he can play the 9 on the side. If he could come down past the 10 and off the end rail, 9 on the side or corner. Does that look about right, Mark? Am I seeing that angle? It looks like he kind of has to mess with the 10 a little bit. That's why he's taking a moment here.
Right.
Yeah, it's not as easy as I first thought. You don't want to hit the 10.
He can roll ahead and just
okay.
just play the 9 in the side. Well,
I'll tell you what, this is one of them awkward ones where he's got to take a second.
He never takes this much time unless it's really tough.
Right.
He's undecided. He's even thinking about shooting in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to play it in the side with draw. No,
Oh, yeah, and it just shows how difficult of a situation it was. I'll tell you, that's just a testament to how hard this table plays. I mean, here's Joshua Filler. We all know how he plays. A straight-in shot. You could shoot him with your face, and he misses it. That's how difficult this table plays. Roberto, that's almost like a 2-game win there. If you win this game, you feel like you've won 2 games because you really should have lost that game. So it's a 2-game swing, just about. Oh, nice shot on the 9.
Yeah, Roberto does have an interesting shirt.
Yeah, isn't that a cool shirt? Superman.
One side has a sleeve and the other one doesn't.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's, oh, yeah. I just noticed that. That's
That
right.
is-
Yeah.
1-0 is our score.
Yeah, of course, a big fan of Roberto. He's a super nice guy and a super talent, and he could for sure win this match and win this whole event. Would not be shocked at all if he's hoisting the title.
You love his positive energy.
Oh, yeah.
He brightens
Oh,
any room he
yeah.
comes into.
Yep.
He now lives in Houston, Texas, plays at, I think it's Bogies.
Yeah, that's a pool like epicenter. There's a lot of action there and tons of players, and that's a really good spot to be if you're just wanting to be a professional player. Nice crowd today, a lot of spectators. And we're getting down to the nitty-gritty on this 10-foot tournament, and a lot of money on the line. Kazakas just had a super tough match with Chang, was leading 9-6 and let the match kind of slip away. And Chang, I walked in on the tail end of it, and he played amazing the last 4 or 5 racks. Just cue ball on a string, shot making from everywhere.
Both players played really well.
Yeah.
Kazaka started off 3-0 in front.
Wow.
Ran the first 3 racks, won the leg, broke and ran out. Then Chang broke dry, ran out. And then he broke and ran out.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah. Chang never let up. He did make a couple mistakes in the middle of that set, but so did Kazakas. But Chang
Yeah, you figure too on this table. It just plays so hard. Just not going to overpower.
never got negative through the thing. It just battled. It was an ugly win for him, but a win nonetheless. Well, Gomez moved a good bit of the balls to the other end of the table, but didn't find a pocket.
Yeah, that shot Josh missed on the side. I mean, you know, I could see him not getting position there, but to miss that shot, I think it probably shocked his system a little bit. I mean, that might be the easiest shot I've seen him miss in quite a while. And, you know, for him, it's his first match on the 5x10, and I don't care how much you've played on one of these, it takes a set or two for this table to look right and the position plays to look right.
But I think he was a little bit undecided about his position and shot it in that mid zone.
That's right. Nice hit. Oh, how
Oh,
about
boy.
that? How about
Roberto.
this? He might hit the 3 right in the face and get perfect on the 2. Maybe not perfect, but
Pretty darn
pretty
good.
darn good for the
Yeah.
situation.
Sure, he'd be delighted with
Oh,
this.
yeah.
And the balls are laying pretty
I
open.
mean, the 6 to the 7 is a real problem. The 7 doesn't pass the 9, so you're going to have to do a lot to get on the 7. And you have to make a good shot here. Very good. Oh, this would be huge to kick that in and run out. And even as good as Joshua Filler is, he does not want to be down 2-0 on this table, which again I think is like being down 4-0 playing 9-ball. Kind of like a frame of snooker. You know, if you're down 2-0, 2 frames of snooker, it's not like 2 9-ball racks on a bar table that you
Right.
can just make up in 50 seconds.
You're going to have to do some playing.
Yeah. Well, he'd like to gotten over a little more, so when he shot the 5, he could stay close to the 6. Now he has to kind of fall away from the 6 a few inches. Okay, I think he can, yeah, I think he can draw back with bottom left and get the cue ball pretty close to where it is now.
Yeah.
Has to, but this again, with this broken in cloth, this shot right here has to really be hit well. Boy, that was about all you could do there.
Well, great shot.
Do you like going around the 9 here, Mark? I think you have to, don't you?
Yeah.
High right.
Oh. He's got to get his extension out. He's got a bag of extensions over there. He's like,
Yeah. Yes, he does. I carried 3 of them myself. They are pretty handy. Up, just a little heavy.
all right, well, they're gonna,
That's gut-wrenching for a top pro player. I know this table's tough, but when they're looking down at a shot like that they figure to make and they miss it, that is just so demoralizing.
Jeremy stated in the last match, and it proved true, that when you stretch like that, you tend to hit balls fat. And so, you know, he didn't say you have to overcut it, but anyway, that's what it boiled down to. Sure as heck, J.L. Chang did the same thing on a one ball that he hung up, and now it's going to cost Gomez a rack.
I mean, in case you're wondering how hard this table is, two of the best players on earth have both missed relatively easy balls. Josh went a little far here, not thrilled. If anybody can recover, it's him, but this is much more difficult than he wanted. This is quite missable, even for possibly the most gifted player in the universe right here. He would be happy to put this down. Nice shot.
1-1. Filler and Gomez.
Yeah, great shot there by Josh. A lot of, you know, you don't want to go down 2-0 there. It was a big shot on that 10.
Yeah. Well, plus it was a big shot for Gomez to get up 2-0.
Right. That 7-ball Gomez. Oh yeah, and you know, and some people put on a good game face, but I know that when I miss an easy shot, like it really shatters my confidence. I just can't believe it. You know, you don't miss those in practice, and then as soon as it matters, like you hang it, and you're thinking, what in the world? I don't like to see that out of my game. The first rack or two in a match, it can really wreck my mind if I miss one real easy early. Not that was real easy, but as great as Roberto plays, I think he was supposed to make that 7 stretching or not most of the time, you know.
No question.
And so it's going to hurt his confidence. He's got to shake that off.
Well, he's got the psyche for that. He's happy-go-lucky. He's positive. He doesn't beat himself up. He knows he makes mistakes sometimes, and everybody does.
Oh, yeah. Well, I always use my golf references, but you know, I'll get on the driving range and they go pretty straight, and I get on that first tee and just snapper one like 80 yards into a parking lot, and it just throws off your game for the whole day. At least me, I have a hard time shaking that off. Yeah.
Snapper one into the parking lot. Well, 9 balls offers a pretty big target, or maybe not. Maybe it's frozen to the rail there. I guess it is. Here on the overhead, looks like it is.
Yeah,
it might not be as big a target as I thought it was.
Do you like him playing the 9 here? I think he's got to play the 9, doesn't he? And then bank the 1 back down 2 rails near the 6, just like that. That's why he looked at where the 1's going to end up. Well, just a little. He'll take it though. Still at the table. Now, see, here's where you're more I mean, I don't think the bank's the shot on a table this tough. You got to come off the 1 down here behind the 10, I would think. Oh, well, that's kind of the same thing. Yeah, that's the shot there. Very nice. Yeah, even if he can see the 1, distance on this table is worth something. Do you like banking the 1 kind of up to Roberto's left hand with a high inside ball? Leave the cue ball down here near the 8. He doesn't have much else,
right?
If
right.
he can do that, and just change it like kind of a snooker shot end to end.
Right. You can definitely double kiss this because you have to hit this pretty thick. You don't want to bank it, or you don't want to overcut this.
And hit the 10, and then it stays there. I kind of like him. He could just thin off the left side of it, but boy, that can get away from you. Oh, what a shot.
Boy, you're not kidding.
I mean, even though he might leave Josh a shot, that's pretty good from there.
Yeah, his backswing kind of arced on the way back, like he was hoping it would go in rather than the usual straight backswing.
Yeah, and then, you know, the hardest shots for the pros, I believe, are the spinners, where you're trying to figure out how much swerve is going to happen here. Because all it is an educated guess when you shoot a spin shot. And his brain is not maybe dialed into the amount of swerve on this table so much as the 9-footers, and he'll have to adjust as he goes.
Good shot.
Oh, that was. This is a huge shot here on the 1. This is like making the 10 almost. If he can put this down, he'd be well on his way to winning this rack possibly. Big shot here. Wow.
Nice
What a
stroke,
shot.
Yeah.
What a shot.
Did not get quick at the top of the
Nope.
swing.
No, really stayed steady and punched in a super tough shot that he knew could help him take the lead in this match. He's not out yet, of course, but that was really a great shot. Now here you got to watch getting straight in, right, Mark? I mean, do you want that 3 right where he's putting his tip, so he can transition around 3 rails to the 7.
He's going to have to thump this pretty hard because he's pretty flat on this ball.
Yeah, like on a bar table, you could just get straight in on the 6 and it
he
would
was
be no
able.
problem. But you need angle because this cue ball is going to move what? Maybe 15 feet right here of travel with spin. Nice shot.
So this started with kind of a tough, long, off-angle combo, then a long 1 ball, and then now he stayed in position.
Right. And Roberto has the momentum, and I think a 2-1 lead is where it's not like a 2-1 lead. It's like a 3.5 to 1 lead or something, you know. It's worth something.
Real good. Superman takes the lead. Maybe we get another look at that shot by Filler. I don't know. Let's see if we can get the replay up there. There we go. Predator replay. Now watch the cue swerve on the way back. See the little hiccup in there? What I'm talking about? That's not usually how he swings.
Yeah,
it's like he was trying to steer or something.
Yeah, no, he's human and he's gonna miss some, especially a shot like that where you're just spinning your cue ball and hoping that you get the swerve right. And he'll learn from that, though. That's what these great players do. He'll say to himself, okay, the next time that shot comes up, I have to aim for more swerve or less or what have you, and he'll adjust. What I try to do whenever I play a match, if I have 3 or 4 minutes to warm up, I shoot spin shots because those are the ones that are different from table to table. You know, a straight shot, it reacts off your cue the same. Doesn't matter what table you're on. So I always like to spin the ball to warm up. And I think I learned that from Strickland. He used to shoot a lot of spinners, and I asked him once. He just said, well, you know, you're going to have to shoot him in the match. You might as well figure it out now.
Yeah,
you know, it makes sense.
Gomez breaking here, leading 2-1. Very square hit.
Yes. How did nothing go in there?
Oh, boy.
I mean, if you got to hit him like that to come up dry. Yeah, he's – now – if the 2 passes the 9, which I believe it does, he's got a chance. Now the 6, he'd have to play what, a billiard on the 9 mark,
or a combination.
Right,
Yeah,
combo,
billiard.
Billiard, and then
maybe
the 6
he can get up in the corner, but who knows?
Yeah, he's got a lot of work here to get out. Down 2-1 and facing a difficult rack.
What you got going on here, Josh?
Boy,
Does that go?
I think he's playing safe behind the 6-9. Oh, it was able to pass. Pocket speed. Look at how tough this table's playing.
Yeah, he didn't. He barely lightly hit the rail.
Yeah.
Hung, so.
Man, this table's something else. Yeah, this table here can make you want to just put your cue right on Craigslist. I mean, this thing is so tough. I mean, here's Joshua Filler, looking at that shot, going, what just happened?
I'll tell you what, this inspires Gomez, too, because if he can steal this rack from here.
Now, I think you got to play the cue ball behind the 10, the 3-down table. The 3-6-9 is not as crazy as it sounds.
Not at all.
I think he's playing it off the 6 or off the 9.
Off the 9, I think, if he's going to play it.
Yeah.
Oh,
he played it off the 6. Well, at any rate, that was pretty crafty.
Do you see the speed that he chose to, so the 6 didn't introduce itself?
Yep. Oh, he's very pool savvy. I mean, he's going to – he's got it all figured out.
A little behind the back.
Yeah, he's not wearing a Lois Lane shirt. I mean, this guy here is a very, very intelligent player.
Just want to get to the center of the table here. You'd rather not go the 2-rail route to get on the 8, but rather the 1 rail. He didn't need quite this much.
Yeah, now you might have to come across with a high ball and go right between the 8-10. He looks like he's just almost like killing it.
Mm.
Yeah, just like that. I like that. Nice
Good shot.
Well, he looks comfortable. Kind of just
a stop shot now, I guess.
Yeah, you're right. See, this is okay. That was
more.
nice.
Yeah, he could do a little more with it than
I was
we
gonna
thought.
say he did not want to shoot that 9 from way back there. Now, you can miss this shot real easy if you twitch at all. Nice hit. Yeah, they're both such talented players. They're in their primes, healthy, young, in the mood to play and travel. I mean, just absolutely fierce players.
3-1, Superman. Nice out.
You know, Hopkins and I one time, Mark, were playing these two guys golfing. Long story short, I hit one on the first tee about 2 million miles right out of bounds. So we're driving down the fairway, and Alan looks at me and he goes, "Look, can you really play or not? We're betting 1,000 a hole." And we were betting really high against these two bankers, and I was so nervous. I go, "Well, I thought I could play. I didn't know. I don't know what it feels like to play 1,000 a hole." So yeah, I remember he just gave me this look like, "Can you play or not?" You know. I'm like, I'm not sure.
Let's take a Predator replay look here, Schmitty.
Yeah, I thought he was playing safe
here.
on this shot. I wasn't sure it passed the 3, but oh yeah, very missable ball. But look how good he hit it, and it still hangs.
Okay, now look how smooth.
Now on new cloth on a 9-footer. Well, I'll tell you what. Nah, he hit that into the rail a little more than
But we're used to that ball dropping.
Yes, you're right.
You
That
know,
ball's
at that
going
speed,
to right.
He didn't pace it in there. or anything.
Right. Well, today's a lot more humid than it was yesterday too, which I think could affect the table a touch.
Well, you'd be right.
I mean, Ryan, it could play a little more wet today. The first time I heard that 27 years ago, I thought the guy was crazy when he goes, "Well, it's humid out today. The table plays different." And I just thought he was nuts. I'm like, how could it? We're indoors, you know. But it matters.
I used to get mad like these old guys that say, "It's too wet to play in here." And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh my God, what
Yeah,
kind of
what's wrong?
babies are they?"
Yeah, right.
You know? And then
Yeah.
come to find out, it does ultimately
Well,
make a difference.
I think all the pool tables, you know, you could heat them, even an arena table, just to keep everything consistent if you did have a rainy day. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe I think Diamond's talking about doing that. So kick the 1 up table. Try to get some distance. Well, I'll tell you what, that could work. With no jump cues, that's not too bad.
Oh, no, that's good.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, he's got an awkward kick at this. He does not have an easy one-railer.
Yeah.
If you go off the back rail, you can make the one, but you can easily thin
right.
by there, too.
Yes. Do you like 2-rail kicking at this? Does that give you a better kind of like visual at it to 2-rail kicking like he's going to do?
You'll hit it.
You'll hit it more often.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, you won't make it. But you probably hit it more often.
This is interesting. Warped it long.
What a shot.
He
and he's going to
warped it
get
long.
distance, too. Bunch of distance.
Josh.
How many times do you see that in 10 ball when they kick hooked and you end up hooked? A lot.
Well, this is not an easy one for Superman to hit either.
No, it's not.
Wow. Yeah, this is an ugly path here.
I mean, you could kick 2 rails at the one, I suppose. Just to the left side, his left side of the 9. Then the 7's big. I don't know. He's massing the kick.
He's going to try to warp around the 7, but
Yeah.
that means you got to use speed that it doesn't have to.
Wow,
Yeah.
look at how much that turned.
Yeah.
Well, this table's got some friction on it. I'll tell you what. It's playing real
Yeah.
tough. It's, you know, because that ball hit that rail and new cloth, it wouldn't take that much. Yeah, this is quite a test for these great players. Josh
Ball with hand sets himself tree-topped over.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
he wants to push the 9 over just a little bit. Very nice.
I love the way he goes from ball to
Oh,
ball.
I do too. He's
Back to his chair. He's in a hurry. Let's get
yeah.
going here.
Yeah. Oh, very nice.
And then
shot
you watch
there.
Tony Shohan get between
just
shots.
lumbers around.
Yeah. Takes a break halfway through the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, Josh just using a standard length cue and a Z3 shaft. Everybody's a little different. A lot of these guys are using that extension, which is kind of a new thing in the last 6-8 years. But Josh, he plays so good with that cue. I don't think he should ever change. I made the mistake of changing cues a bunch of times in my pool life, especially shafts. I'm going from the high deflection to low deflection. That was a tough transition. These youngsters that have just played with low deflection their whole career just, you know, don't change. Eight in the side, right, Mark? 8 in the side. No high left ball to go to the rail and out for the 9.
Hopefully he has 2 stop shots here momentarily.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I can see the value in training on a table like this. Like, I want to come out to your house. I think you and I might do the Derby City together, the commentary. And I'm going to come out to your house and we'll play some rotation pool on your 10-footer. And I think it'd be real good for me just to, you know, fine tune and get in stroke. And
3-2 is our score line here. Filler trailing.
Yeah, he's relentless. I mean, you've got to put him away because he's not going to just hand you too many games.
This is his opening match on the 5x10 table too.
Right.
So once he gets a couple matches behind him,
he'll just get stronger and stronger on it, more comfortable. A lot of killer matches going on right now out on the floor.
Yeah.
Some people fighting for their life out there on the B side. And
Al Shaheen,
yeah,
8-5 in front of Appleton.
Yeah. And Appleton just looks pretty agitated in the chair.
Yeah,
I know that
he
feeling.
is.
He looks very dejected.
It's not a good look, though.
No,
I mean, it's
not a
not
good
good
look.
for your performance to have
No.
a dejected look.
No. This might scratch on the other side. No, he beat the scratch. Made a ball. Now, if that 3 wasn't in the way, I think he'd consider banking it towards this corner he just walked past and having position on the 2. But the 3's in the way. So you can't do that. You can't really play the billiard on the 7.
How about the 2? Straight back. Yeah. It's not that
you're
great.
talking about banking the 1 straight back and playing the 2?
Yeah.
You know what? That can work.
But then you're a mile from the 3 if you
I
make
mean,
them both.
That's definitely like a bar table shot. On this table, like, I really don't know what. I kind of like something like that. I just think distance is so strong on
I
this
didn't think he could tuck it in there like that. And he may have left a shot, but it won't be an offensive shot.
No. What do you do here? You know, if he's looking to get the 1 to stay there and have the cue ball come across behind the 3. So you hit this with a high left cue ball. The cue ball comes straight across behind the 3, just like that. That's about the best he could do from 8 feet away.
Yeah, when the 3 hit the other object ball that was there, it kind of checked up and he double kissed it a little bit. Otherwise, his shot was going to be beautiful.
Now, do you feel that, like, hooking a player on a table like this but leaving them close to their work is better than putting them end to end where they can see the ball but they're 9 feet away? Which one do you think is more valuable?
I think end to end.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. Yeah. I think, like, here, I might come off the left side of the 1, brush it back into traffic like near the 5-9, and let the cue ball fall down there. You might even get right behind the 7, you know.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Well, there's nothing wrong with this.
Hit a good hit.
Nice shot.
Not going to be rewarded.
Yeah, that's kind of hard luck when the balls just get a foot apart. Huge game. I mean, chance to take a 2-game lead. It's not like a 2-game lead on a loose table. 2-game lead on this thing, you've got a real lead. I mean, imagine it in straight pull terms. Let's say you're 80 points ahead of me on a real easy table. I might could make that up in an inning. 80-ball lead on this table. It's something, you know.
This got really awkward.
Yeah, this is
certainly missable.
Oh yeah, he's tree topped, half a pocket, mile away. Other than that, should be pretty easy. Oh, what a shot!
You had to be able to do it with a little bit of power.
Right. Yeah, that was great.
Now this follow-up shot can be tough too.
Oh yeah, you can miss this easy. Long bridge. Yep, that's a very easy shot to miss.
The head popped up.
Yeah, you know, and I always say on that, and I'm not disagreeing at all. I feel like their head moves because they can feel they've missed it, but maybe they missed it because they moved. But at any rate, yeah, it'd be better to just hold still.
Well, I'm going to tell you,
Yeah.
when we visually witness the movement, the damage was done because it takes so much less than what we need to see, just a microdot off.
That's right.
But yeah, I agree with you because sometimes I watch and you can see.
Yeah, the viewers at home, keep an eye on Roberto's body here if you can. And let's see if we pick up any body movement mid-stroke. I mean, I'm very interested to see because I
made
believe
such a good shot on the ball before.
My God,
and then there's that little letdown,
Yeah.
like, okay, and you got to get yourself right back up because there's no forgiveness.
No, it's huge. I mean, he would have had a 2-game lead.
3-3 will be our score line.
Yeah.
And now we're going to get another look at the Predator replay here of that slightly errant shot. I think. There we go. Now watching the head.
Look at his nose. Look at Roberto's nose as he pulls the cue back. Well, he does that thing where he raises up a little bit, but there's nothing sideways.
Pat,
at least.
can you play that again? Oh, sorry. Predator, can we play that one more time? No.
Well,
he kind of flicked that wrist out too.
He does. He does that thing where he raises up to create clearance, like Danny Medina used to do that. Here it is. One more look.
Now watch the wrist. See the cue distort out to the side there.
But in fairness to everything, that was really a hard shot. I mean, his cue ball was near the rail. That was pretty missable. Again, we're talking a 4.5-inch pocket 5x10 with broken in cloth. You're just going to see some of that.
Then he had a few degrees of elevation
yes,
to get the stop.
See, that's a good point, Mark, because if you can level out there, that's a whole different animal shooting that shot. But when you have to kind of elevate 1 inch, I think it ramps up the difficulty.
You lose 2% of your accuracy per degree of elevation until you reach 10 degrees, at which point you start losing 3% of your accuracy per degree. So.
Yeah.
Once you get to 20 degrees, the
then
pros
you just
start missing.
take up tennis or something.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean,
the Craigslist option.
Yeah, the Craigslist option. Yeah, he's missed the 7 and that 5, and boy, he could be running away with this match.
Josh dunked the cue ball in the side pocket. I know he's disgusted about that, but
now here he's going to have to probably stay and put the cue ball right about where the 2 is, take a thin cut on the 3 and come around 2 rails. So he'll have to make a very nice shot on the 3 ball. Yeah, he's right about where he might just let the cue ball come down and towards the 3 an inch or 2. Yeah, he couldn't even do that. So this is a key shot here. High left English, avoid the 10, of course. Maybe even try to make the 3. I mean,
Yes. Yeah, throw that in there.
Yeah, throw that in. Yeah, it's missable. I mean, it's this table just plays so dang hard.
That one missed inside the pocket. That's how snug it is. And when you miss a ball inside the pocket that's, you know, a diamond out, that tells you how snug these pockets are. Josh trying to see if he can wheedle through the 4 and 5. He decides not.
Yeah, he's going to play a kick here.
Oh, boy. It's hard to get position with this shot, too.
Right. Yes, you put a little pace on it, don't you, Mark?
I don't know.
Oh,
I was thinking you might slow roll this.
Oh, we didn't hit it? Yeah, this table's playing sharp. It's playing high friction, kind of sharp. And the higher the friction a table, the more difficult. People will argue about that, but I'm pretty convinced that the higher the friction, the tougher it plays.
Well, you rarely see anyone miss the kick to the corner pocket by that dimension.
Right.
He missed it by a good bit. It was never on.
Yeah, he's a little out of line here now. He might have to manipulate the cue ball. No, maybe he's okay. He's got to spin this, doesn't he, with inside and go to the rail?
You were right.
Nice shot. Nice
you were
shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Spin it with inside.
Yes, sir. That was a good shot. And even as great as these guys play, I promise you, these shots they're missing does not help their confidence. They're both shaking a little bit right now.
Of course.
You know.
Cost you momentum.
Right.
You start second guessing yourself.
Yeah.
Good speed there.
Yeah, very nice. I like going 2 rails here. High left, touch side rail, or he's going to, well, see, now you're a little thin on this ball. I would have committed and come all, I mean, this is the 3 ball you just missed. I mean, imagine you missed, now you're stretching. See, if he comes over to the other side rail, he can reach it.
Yeah.
I mean, this might come back to haunt him right here if you don't make this.
Your confidence will really
Whoa,
be
well,
rattled.
yeah. Oof, good shot.
You had me
Good
worried.
shot. Oh,
you
yeah.
hit the heart of the pocket there.
I mean, I know. Nice shot. I'm dogging it up here in the booth.
Can we get a defibrillator up here?
I know.
Schmidt's sweating.
I mean, yeah, like that 9 ball, I would have let my stroke out and came all the way down and got easy on the 10. I'm not questioning a great player like Roberto, but I think he's saying the same thing. Hey, let's get a little closer to our work here. Big game there. Got a 1-game lead. Playing Joshua Filler, any kind of lead at all is good because he has a habit of just mowing people down and beating them 10-1. So any kind of lead against him is great. I mean, Joshua Filler has a record, and Shane would be the first to admit this, like 10-1 against Shane. I mean, can you imagine fighting Mike Tyson like 10 times and going, yeah, I'm 10-1 against Tyson? And it's like you're doing something there.
All right, we got a player timeout, everybody. It'll just be 2 minutes. Okay. We are back. Play will commence. Gomez breaking.
I'll tell you, I would be thrilled to be Roberto and to have missed the 2 or 3 balls he's missed and have a 1-game lead. Because if he can right the ship here and start playing the way he's capable of, got a real good chance. Wow, what a break. What a break.
Man, oh man.
Made 4 balls and has a shot. And now, you know, the uninformed would say, oh, he's out here. Well, you've got to make a great shot on the 2. You have to get the right angle on the 3 and draw all the way back for the 4. I mean, this is not easy, especially with broken in cloth on a 10-footer.
I absolutely would not say.
Yeah, I mean,
out.
some people just go, oh, he made 4 balls in a break. He has a shot. This is over. Yeah, this is a very tough out. Well, now he's going to have to deal with running into the 7.
Well, you could even see him lift. He lifted a little bit on that shot, too.
Mark, you think he can avoid this? Oh, yeah, he can avoid the 7, but he has to punch the cue ball to the long rail and up for the 4. I mean, this is just crazy hard.
I agree. Because you have to whap it, and then that cue ball wants to stun across the tangent line and clip the top of the 7.
That's right. Scratch right in the side. I mean, yeah, you could miss this one real easy here.
Oh,
wow,
he smoothed
what
it.
A shot.
He didn't overhit it, and that's why it was able to bend just
enough.
Amount.
Yeah, just enough to miss the 7. That was a great shot.
Well, now he's got to reach, decide to go with the bridge rather than the extendo.
That's interesting. I would have put the extension on the end. Predator makes the 1-foot extension. Oh,
overcut it.
Don't scratch.
Overcut
He'd be happy to just have anything on the side.
He does have something, but certainly not the angle he wanted.
No. Cue ball moving away from the 7. These are brutal when you know, even if I make a good shot here, my next shot's going to be even tougher up in the corner. Good shot. Do you like the corner here, Mark?
Boy,
or would you try to snap it in the side and draw it?
Tried to think. I don't really like snapping anything in the side.
You know, it's kind of an either or in it. You could shoot in the side or corner. He's going for the corner, and I think
Beautiful.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, my.
Can you believe that ball hung? Man, and I'll tell you, here's the crazy thing. Josh don't have to get out here. This ball's so deep, he's got to make a heck of a shot to get off the 7 near the 10.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see how he plays it. Does he hit it full and draw it?
And if you try to go rail first, it's in deep, and it's easy for the topspin to carry it and hug the end rail.
Yes, you could whiff it. You could hit the point.
Say the cue ball's to his left another foot. Now you just got to rifle into it and hit 50-50.
Oh, this got away from him totally. See what I'm saying? 2 balls on the table, and it's all he can do to get out.
Now he's got to make a real good shot on the 10 here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're down 1 game and shooting this. This is a full test even for Josh.
But smoothed it home like nothing.
It right in. That was a heck of a shot. Man, Roberto hit that ball good down the corner. I mean, that's hard to believe that stayed up.
Yeah.
Josh even just looked at him and shook his head like he couldn't believe it.
But it wasn't any different than the ball that Josh hung
That's right.
up.
That's right.
Yeah, this table's getting broke in. I think it's a little bit wetter.
Let's take a look at the
TPA.
Q-Tech total performance average. Balls pocketed. Gomez. Wow, that's a lot more balls pocketed. Only playing like 8 games so far.
828 to 816.
Well, I think the fans at home, too, kind of enjoy seeing the players miss some shots. I mean, you know, sometimes they make the game look too easy. And you go to the Derby City, and it's dry as a bone there, and you get the one-day-old cloth, and the players just make the tables look almost too easy sometimes. This thing here, There's drama because just any ball could be missed at any time.
Yeah.
It keeps the spectators and fans at home kind of on their toes. You know, you don't know what's going to happen. And the 3's covered up by the 6, so I mean, how in the world do you run this rack? He has to land just right on the 2 to. Well, he tried. Okay, he tried to slide over on the 2 to get between the 3-6, I think. Yeah, his confidence has to be shattered. I mean, the ball there. I mean, he just hasn't. He hasn't missed a ball like that in 3 months, probably.
Look at this. One leg up on the table, jacked way up, trying to swerve around the 9. Look at that.
Oh, nice shot. Nibbles it right in there. Now, this is an interesting thing here. Like, I mean, you don't want to just shoot some really tough shot, do you, to get nothing? So do you play safe now? I mean, you don't try to make the 2 and then play the safe on the 3-6, do you? I would play safe now. But I just don't see much of a safety here.
He might be running out.
I like maybe cutting it in the side. No, wow, he just shot it right in the corner. What a shot. I mean, that was great.
He's playing offense.
Oh, yeah.
No, he did play defense.
No, he might scratch here. No, he's all right. Wow, it was a nice shot. Made a great shot just to get to play the safety.
The one thing I'll say is anytime the cue ball gets that near the corner, it doesn't matter how good you are, it's out of your control.
Oh,
it's just up to the pool gods whether you dunk it in there.
That's right.
I'll go 2 rails and go an inch above that corner pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if it's not your day, you're going to scratch there. Well, that's an unbelievable shot.
Well, he was kicking it.
He was trying to kick behind it, yeah, because you wouldn't hit it that hard. Right, you're not trying to knock it over in front of the hole. Now, do you like trying to come over behind the 9 here or off the right side? Yeah, he's going off the right side with distance. That's what I like. I like the distance. Even if you let him see it, you know, this is like an 8-foot shot.
Yeah.
Well, he's not too happy with that, but I think I favor distance over actually hooking him and leaving him close, you know. Because the players are such good kickers, yeah.
Too good close.
Yeah, they're too good. So he could bank the 3 up near the 8 and cue ball behind the 9, or which it looks like he's banking it up table and staying behind the 9.
He might bank it straight down.
No, he's okay, that's fine. Good shot.
Finesse it over there.
Uh-huh. Now, if Josh can run off the right side of the red and go 2 rails down underneath the 7, I think he'd be pretty happy with that. I can't tell what he's doing.
Well,
he was hooked. Oh, and he kicked it right in. Wow, how about that? He was hooked there.
Now, can he get 2 rails into the 10 ball here?
I think that's what you have to try to do. Go 2 rails and hit the 10.
That's going to be a shot and a half.
Yeah, and if the cue ball can brush off the left side of the 10, you'll be straight in on the 5. Look at here. Look at this. What a shot.
Oh, it was. Now the 7 ball's back.
Now the 7's in trouble.
That's funny. Made a great shot to dislodge it. Now he's got another one almost right where it was. But he's got 2 balls to play back to it.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see what he does here. There's so many options. So he's going to try to get the cue ball right down there where his right hand is and shoot the 7 on the side. Oh, the 7 goes? Oh, he just pointed his cue like the 7 must go. Man, that doesn't look like it goes to me. Guess it does.
Look at nice speed.
Oh,
he got just about where he wanted to be.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Maybe not quite. You definitely, when it's that borderline, you definitely want to be closer. Yeah, he shakes his head side to side.
I think
like
he's only got like half a pocket. He has to shoot this through his right side of the pocket here, I think. Oh, nice. 100 miles an hour. Boy, he will not. This is hard to believe. You couldn't do that if you tried. Now, big roll for Roberto. all that space on that aircraft carrier, and he lands right there. Oh, their TPAs are coming up, 844 and 800. Got to hit it. Oh, he hit it right in the face, went right through it. Huge break for Superman. He's got a chance to take a one-game lead. Got to get out here. His confidence has got to be a little shaken. He's missed a few balls that he's not used to missing. See if he can battle through that. Well, I'm not going to lie. I think that was horrendous. That was horrendous.
He's
right
quite
there.
a ways away.
I mean, you can't leave yourself this far on this broken-in cloth. Man, he's going to have to make a hell of a strike to make this 9 and get on the 10. Watch this backswing. Wham. Oh, that was a great shot. Boy, I don't think he really bared down on that 8 to the 9 transition. He got a little loosey-goosey there.
Yeah. He made a nice recovery shot.
He sure did. That shot on that 9 was fantastic. It's very humid out today. This table's playing a little more damp than yesterday. And, yeah, drawing the ball on this table, you do not want to have to do that.
5-4 is our score. Superman noses in front.
Yeah.
810 to 826. Josh has to be disappointed because, boy, he did a lot of good things in that rack to then end up tangling himself up on a ball that was so far.
Yeah, that's, I mean, you super hard pressed to get right behind the 9.
That was a mile away, and he had great latitude to get position. It wasn't like he had to get close to it.
Right.
What happened there? Josh is such a momentum and rhythm player, though. He just kind of goes with the flow and doesn't overthink shots.
Yeah, which, I mean, there's a lot to be said for that, and it probably wins for him 99% of the time.
And still may.
Yeah.
But it sometimes that probably creates a couple losses that other players might not have had.
That makes sense.
But he probably creates many more wins from other players wouldn't have had because most of us wouldn't have tried the run out that he just did. You know, super
well,
tough.
there's something off-putting, too, or just intimidating. When you play somebody and they're just running around the table, it throws some people's games way off, you know. Even though they're another pro player, like Earl Strickland and the way he plays, the way Joshua Filler plays, and they're just running around the table, that throws some people completely for a loop.
I see people end up picking up their speed playing them. You know, all of a sudden they're playing fast.
Yes.
You know, they're not skilled that way.
I think the way that Earl and like Filler play is the way to do it. I really do, because I think that's the way you're, you know, I don't know. There's just something about playing a little faster that I don't know if you don't get in your own way or negative. You can just, you know, the real methodical players like the Kazakis and Appleton and Suke. I tried that style, but I can't play like that. It just doesn't fit me.
Oh, Roberto.
Yeah, he's not gauging the swerve right. That he overcut that ball, so the swerve is taken a little early, and he just has to start aiming heavier at the ball. And he'll learn from that. He's just going to adjust the next time a spin shot comes up and do the best he can. Oh, what a shot.
Yes, nice firepower there. Just feather that ball over there from mid-range.
Yeah. It's like you go to the Moscone Cup, heated, you know, lights and everything. There's almost no swerve, and then this is high swerve. So there's just there's that kind of spectrum in a player's mind, and I would call this a high friction table, and you better adjust quick, because every shot that Roberto has spun, I think he's struggled with it, and he's guessing out there right now. I've been through that. I mean, for him to be ahead 5-4 with all the balls he's missed is kind of unbelievable if you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, and they were all tough. I mean, I'm not bashing him at all. I mean, they were all tough, but he's struggling with his confidence and this table. And to be ahead 5-4 with the way he's played so far is you're not going to get to do that against Filler too often, so you better take advantage.
Solid impact. No reward.
No reward at all. The 2-4 stay right there. That's kind of unlucky there.
You know, Gomez is another player that plays with his grip hand just a hint behind 90 degrees.
That's
Most
right.
everybody else is. Paguline is the only other one I can think of that plays behind 90 degrees.
Shot. Very observant of you. That's right. That's right. I can't think of anybody else that does that. Well, Jeremy kind of has me thinking of things I've never even really, yeah, he's very analytical, and he's got me kind of wondering now. He said the cue in the back, your cue has to be splitting right down the middle of the cue. I never thought about that. I hope I am. Now I got to get the camera out. Nice out there.
This will tie the score up.
No routine outs on this table. I mean, every ball could be hanging an inch from the hole, and you could screw it up on this table.
Follow up on what Jeremy said now.
Well, he was talking about, like let's say you're using left-hand English and having the tip move off to the left side of the cue ball, and a lot of people putting the back end parallel shifting over too, and he feels that the butt of the cue would be dissecting the cue ball, and then the tip is going to do what it's going to do. And I never thought about that, and I asked him, I said, gosh, I hope I do that. He goes, well, you have to be. The way you play, you would be doing that. And I just didn't know that was something to even look at.
He's saying that to compensate for the squirt. That
I suppose so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it has to do with the stance and the eyes and everything and the lines. I said, okay, that's one other thing I can use as an excuse when I lose. Because you arm me with some good excuses, I'm dangerous.
Man, no one can beat Doc.
Oh, heck no. Oh, no, Doc's got it figured out.
Doc's a pro.
Yeah, he's super
Excuses.
pro. He's got about an 1100 Fargo with the excuses.
He was supposed to write a chapter for that in the book, and he never completed it. I said, what's the deal? He said, well,
He gave you an excuse why he didn't get it done.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, look at Josh Breaker from the rail. That's different. Wow. Well, I bet you he'll abandon that. Well, no, wait a minute. He made one, got a shot. What do I know? He's going to run out.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. It looked like a horrible layout, and then at the last second, they all just got right.
So the 3's gone, so it's the 1, 2, and the 4, and the 4 will not go past the 7. It doesn't appear. So.
Well, this is a perfect example of how everything looks so easy on camera. He has angle. He's near the rail. To make the 1 and get on the 2, not as easy as you'd think. See? It just looked like a little butter shot in the corner. It wasn't. It wasn't. Oh. Well, that's frustrating for him. What do you do here, Marcus? You got to kick this in. You got to kick this in.
You got to manufacture an angle.
I mean, how tough is pull when the ball's hanging a half inch from the hole and you're kicking it in? Yeah, you have to manufacture a kick to position.
You might have to go soft.
Oh, man. Well, you don't even have to make the kick. I mean,
what
a
hit.
shot. And hooked again. Wow. Maybe not. And I think he can see it.
If he can see it, he can get to the right side of the 4 ball.
Yes, maybe play the 4-10 combination.
Yeah, that's the other choice. That's 4-10 combination, unless you're close and on angle. It really doesn't play very easy.
Well, this table would have me so broken down at this point. I'd be playing combos from everywhere.
Anywhere
I mean, just anywhere. Just fly the 10.
Well, he's definitely going to play the 10.
Yeah.
The good thing is the rotation players, Filipino 15 ball, they're very comfortable with this shot.
They shoot 1 million combos a year.
Very missable, however.
Oh, yeah. Yep, just like you said, very missable. And this is very missable. I mean, Josh, this would normally be on a dry new claw table. Yeah, he's going to make this almost every time. This has his full attention.
But he's way.
I mean, he's the
favorite
favorite,
tonight.
but
Yeah, big favorite.
as damp as this table's playing, whew, you just even nick the rail, it hangs up. Federer made this table look like a bar box last night. It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen. It might be the greatest set of pool on a 5x10 ever played, ever.
Yeah. Well, he only made 3 mistakes.
I mean, he missed like 1 ball or 0. Got out from outer space every time. I mean, it was. My cue's on Craigslist after watching that set. It's just, I wasn't even playing. It makes me want to just take up something else. Now, do you come around 2 rails, 8 and a side? Oh, no. Now, I mean, this is no fun. Look at this shot.
This will be one of the prettiest shots of the day here. If he goes
I mean,
high with a little inside. And yeah, he knows this is gruesome.
Oh, gruesome.
Yeah. He got to play to the left side of the pocket.
Yeah.
Get some left English on here. Go 2 cushions. He's the man for the job, though.
Wow.
Oh, look at that nice hit.
Shot.
What a nice hit. And look at the speed.
That was really awesome.
Yeah, that was the shot of the day there.
Especially because he was kind of disgusted that he left himself.
Yeah.
You know? So he was having that little inner argument with himself. Like, how could you leave yourself here and still made it? Wow, what a shot on the 8.
Yeah, very nice. Filler the killer.
You know, and even as good as Josh is, you know, Josh is sitting there saying, like, man, I just watched Federer play like unbelievable on this table.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Well, this is his first, and it was Federer's first set too. But I'm just saying, I think once Filler gets rhythm, stuff, we're going to see. You know, if he cuts these mistakes down in half, you're going to see.
If he can escape this match, if he gets by Roberto, which, you know, he's got a 1-game lead, which is bigger than it sounds on this table. Yeah, you don't want Joshua to get a couple sets under his belt. But you can get used to this table all you want. It's still so hard of a table to run out on that I don't know that any amount of practice on it changes how difficult it really plays.
No, I was
This
just
thing
saying
is
from
just-
the confidence level. You
yeah.
know, yeah, it's never going to get easier, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's right. What do you do here? Can't, I don't think you can cut it in without, can you cut it in and avoid the 7? This is.
I think you can get around the 7, but can you get around the 4?
Right,
you know,
right. Yeah,
things got to go right.
Oh, he's trying to twirl around it, I think. He cues so low, I never can tell what he's going to do. I think he's spinning it. Oh, what a shot. Oh, look at that.
He landed on the floor, but got it thin.
That was.
He's smiling.
Was awesome. Yeah, that was awesome. Tricky position shot here. Oh, nice shot. Man, I mean, you see how easy that is to come up short or long there, and it just stunned up perfect.
Oh, yeah.
What a shot.
That's one of those delicate, it looks like the cue ball just wants to go there, but it doesn't.
No.
At all.
Oh, no. Your cue ball has to be sliding exactly when it makes contact with the object ball. I mean, that was a lot of feel and touch. I'll tell you what, he got a little more angle on this than he wants to hold for this 5. He has to hit this in heavy with left and then take a longer shot on the 5 than he wants. Believe me, he knows how missable this is.
Yeah, this is the one that'll make you twist.
Wow.
He did real good job
Yeah,
staying still. We
he
had the
sure
perfect
did.
view for
He
that.
sure did.
He didn't twist his wrist.
That was a really great shot. Now he's going to elevate and try to go between the 9 and the rail down, because you got to get near this 7. I don't like just coming over by the side pocket. Yeah, I like elevating and punching down there. What a shot. Perfectly hit. Whenever you elevate, as you know, Mark, you've been a great player for 50 years. I mean, you elevate and it just adds so much difficulty to even the most basic shot. 6-6. If he makes this, nice shot. Stretching, those are missable. You can always twist those. 6-6.
Good
What a
job,
match,
Superman.
what a match. Yeah, he's hanging tough. That was a great run out right there.
Donnie Mills now sitting ringside. He's a fun dude.
Oh, yeah. About 1% body fat in perfect shape. 6'4", tan, good looking. I hate him.
Money.
Yeah,
right?
money. Never misses a ball.
Beautiful girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
She's a pharmacist.
Yeah, of course.
Like
200 IQ, gorgeous. Yeah, must be rough.
Chris Reinhold was playing down there earlier. I didn't see what happened. And
I think he won his match. Yeah, my little buddy Tyrell Blowers from Wyoming played a nice match and won. So he's still moving along. He's such a good kid. He's super just, you know, I mean, the way, like if I had a son, it's how I'd want him to be. He's just a good human being, treats people fantastic. Yep. Comes from a great family. All right, here we go, 6-6. Made one with a shot.
Yeah, that's
oh boy. Tough though, being left-handed to get started here. Yeah, dropped his chalk, and it, I think he's looking for it or something. Yeah, his chalk got away from him. Well, Roberto, you win the match. Josh forfeits. He lost his town piece of chalk.
They're saying stop the shot
stop
clock.
the shot. Oh, he was looking for an extension. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Now, do you figure to just follow to the end rail, out past the 8, and shoot kind of the longer shot on the 2? I mean, you can't come around with the 6 there. Oh, well, you can.
Oh, he's thinking side pocket. He's thinking.
Oh, he was able to get down there. Nice shot. Yeah, that was a good shot there. That didn't even look available. But, you know, when the cloths broke in, you can do that kind of stuff with the top spin when it normally would, like, arc and loop and not get down here. That was smart of him to recognize that. Yeah, your shot selection changes totally when the friction changes on a table. I see players every year come to Vegas for like the BCA Nationals, and they'll get on the diamond, bone dry air in Vegas, and they're really lost. And they say, man, they're from like a real wet Mississippi or Alabama with humidity, and they're just shocked. The table's so fast and slidey, but you know, these great pros, they play all around the world, so they're able to adjust to the different conditions faster than most.
Josh with a nice position play on that last one. He had to draw with inside spin to create these angles.
Very good.
Hits the heart of the pocket there.
And I don't know how difficult this shot looks at home, but it's tougher than that. His cue ball's kind of near the rail. He's got a little angle. He has to elevate a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to
see that elevation. That's not a level cue. I mean, there's a lot going on here. Very good shot. Couple inches short of where he wanted to be, but for a 5x10, this is about all you could want. Very good shot. Yeah, he's starting to play real good.
That's the issue. You have to kind of put him away when he's vulnerable.
Yes.
like a real good major league pitcher.
Uh-huh.
If they get through the first couple innings, then they're on. Now they got it. They got the field of the mound, the strike zone, the umpire's calling.
Now, this is interesting. If you shoot this 9 at the kind of pace that would make you make it, that you lose the 10. I don't know how he's going to play this. See, that was, I had a feeling. But that way he made the 9. He didn't baby the 9 to push the 10 over.
Right.
That was smart on his part. He said, let's make the 9 and we'll figure out what the 10 is going to do later. So we got a bank on the 10, score 6-6. Do you go for the cross side and try to put him on the end rail mark?
I don't think he will. I think he'll just go cross side with just all.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't think he'll play it cute.
Okay.
Josh likes to pace these balls in there.
Yeah, if I could hold this cue ball to the end rail.
He might draw it down there.
Oh, but see, I like that he put the cue ball there. I mean, forcing Roberto to make a great shot. Josh is just like, man, 2 balls on the table. I don't get out. What is happening here? This is a huge shot in the match. A 2-game swing. Oh, Roberto would love to make this ball. A 1-game lead mid-match would be gigantic.
He's elevating.
He's elevating. I mean, I think this is like a 1 out of 7.
Ugh.
I mean, this is just like hitting a 1-iron right here. Good luck.
You don't want to level out.
Yeah, you don't want to just roll it down. I like hitting it hard, though, so that you can luck it in. You might get safe. I mean, don't just nudge it down to the corner.
There's nothing safe for Josh.
No. But, I mean, I hate to just lag it down and hang it by the pocket. Oh, look at this. He's going to get safe. He's going to get safe.
He hit it pretty good.
He hit it great. I wouldn't have made that if he took the rails off the table. And that was like freaking so tough. Oh, what do you do here? Would you consider just nicking off the left side of this mark, putting the cue ball 10 feet away? No.
Roberto wants any chance.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't give him a 10-foot bank or something?
Well, what's wrong with this bank?
Well, I mean, when you hang it, I mean, I don't know. I just think I would play safe here, no? See, you've played on the 5x10 more, but I think Hill, I'm nicking off the left side of this 10, brushing it to the right a foot, and putting the cue ball 10 feet away. You think that's crazy? Kind of? I mean, honestly, if you don't like it.
I like
go
playing
for the
offense.
You go for the
you
shot.
can still get the backdoor safety.
Okay.
He played the safe.
I mean, I just feel like if you don't win the game from this position right here, it just ain't meant to be or something.
Yeah.
But then, of course, Roberto might just blast this in on you 200 miles an hour.
Well,
and then you wish you would have shot at it.
As long as you can get this, I'm all for it. It's just when you lose doing that.
Right.
That's what I hate.
We almost sound like Billy and Grady now. That was almost our first fight.
That's right. I want a divorce.
I know.
How damn dumb are you,
I know.
Schmitty?
We're divorcing. Yeah. Now you shoot this bank hard. Oh. Well.
Oh, he kicked it. Okay.
Well.
Kick side.
I think on a 5x10, safes are really safes, you know.
This will be pretty. Well, no more safety for Josh now.
God, is he shooting at this?
Ooh.
Can he shoot at it?
Oh, no, it's going to scratch. It's up in that. You can't roll this.
Do you play to overcut it like a one-pocket shot and just put the cue ball back down there?
That might be the
That might be the only thing, right?
That takes a good shot, too.
Oh, my God, nice shot.
And he had to overcut it.
What a shot.
Yeah, that was.
Now Roberto, I think, is supposed to bank this back to where he's standing at about 300 miles an hour, you know, and try to make it, blast it in another pocket.
Drag it
and let the
draw?
I'd let the cue ball maybe run all the way around back up there where he's standing, you know, or
you gotta really hit that hard. He's gonna hit this pretty heavy, so he's gonna draw, drag it,
drag it over.
And I think he'll play this with a speed that he can make it 2 rails up and down. No.
Oh, how about
he
this
just
shot?
Went all out.
Yeah, I like that, and he's got basic. I mean, look, I know it's Joshua Filler and all. This is almost safe. You're forcing Josh to shoot a shot that he's 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that he's 50. I mean, who's 50-50?
No, he's 50-50.
Is he 50-50?
Yeah, this kid.
Well, I'll tell you what.
But anybody else, I agree.
I don't know. If I shot this ball 100 times, I feel like I'd make it twice.
Oh.
I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like
he missed it by a good bit, too.
And this one right here is no fun. This one's easier, but it's still way missable. This table is bordering on unplayable because it's so damp outside. It's just playing. Well, I mean, you see how it's playing. These are the 2 best players on the planet, and and they're just assaulting the rails.
Oh, he definitely lunged to
Yeah,
move.
the table
scratched,
swerving. Yep, and Josh got the game after all that.
Well,
look at this. What are the 10 freezes up on the point? You got to play safe. You play safe here, Mark?
Not that easy,
no,
is it?
this is actually kind of funky.
Oh, man.
I mean, Josh will make this, but
he can hook him on the nose of the rail here, Schmitty, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't, I mean, I could go on a tangent about it, but the thing is, this table's fantastic. I love the 5x10 and the 4.5-inch pockets, but when you get a high humidity day and the cloth that's broken in, and maybe the balls haven't been in the polisher in a few hours or sets, it can get, it's like greens at the golf course when they say they're so hard, they're playing there's not even golf anymore. This table is looking almost unplayable when the 2 best players on the planet are just missing 4 times a game. So we might have to run the balls in the polisher the next set or hope the sun comes out or something.
Well, they polish them after every set.
Oh, they are? Okay, well, there you go.
Okay.
It's just tough. I mean,
yeah.
just get used to a lot of misses, which I think is exciting. I think it's fun to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I mean, it's just not
a run-out festival. You want to see some play.
Yeah. Well, see, like that shot that Roberto missed at the end there, under less friction, I'd say, okay, spin it with bottom right. But there's so much swerve on this table that I might have elected to just cut that 10 with a high ball where there's no swerve involved and hope for the best.
Absolutely.
Because he missed, he overcut it by a block. And I understand you have to spin your ball to play good pool. And I commend him for having the guts to spin it. But this table is so brutal. I think I would avoid
wasn't the shot or the time for spin.
I think it wasn't. Yeah,
Knock
I think
it down.
Just
Knock
make
it down.
with
If
high.
It scratches in the corner,
right.
it scratches in the corner.
That's right. And again, you have more experience on a 5x10.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of just guesstimating here. But I think on that shot, that long 8-foot swerve, I would have just said high ball.
Right.
And,
Well, I mean, this table has
it's
broke down my co-commentator. He's now.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
He's lost his confidence.
My Fargo ratings went down 30 points just commentating. I'm totally confused here. Well, because I've watched these great players my whole life, and I've competed, and I've played a little pool myself, and I can just see that a shot from 8 feet with side spin is untenable. I mean, you just can't even shoot it and make the ball. Can't he have a little talk with him about something?
Hair products. I think they're talking right now.
Hair products. Oh, man, I think Roberto has like a hole in the ozone layer right above his house if he's using Aquanet. Down 7-6, huge game here.
Dry break. Looks like he might have a shot at the one.
He's got something to get started, which is an absolute nightmare for Roberto. You don't want Josh taking a 2-game lead. But we've been talking about the table and how hard it is. Josh is not guaranteed to run out like normal. He knows it, too.
But truly on the 9 ball, it wasn't the swerve. It was that he flinched at it. That was
9, or you mean the 10?
10, yeah. When Roberto missed the 10, that you said it wasn't even the side spin.
Yeah, well.
He did not put his usual decent stroke on. But he was feeling antsy. When you go through a series like that, your confidence comes down, and then that breaks you down. Then all of a sudden you do get quick and flinchy.
Oh. Yeah. Well, he's made me look like I got a crystal ball. I mean, every time I said I think he could miss this ball, he's feeling what I'm seeing. I mean, I can see the distance of this table and the grabby cloth. I mean, just you almost have to go into snooker mode and quit using the side spin, I guess, from any kind of distance,
Well, to consider that we've had 0 breaking runouts right here.
Yeah.
After 16 games. And I've seen sets where Josh got 4 or 5 in one set before.
Yeah, and I think when you go to the Derby, it's winter time in Indiana. It is dry as could be, and today it is wet. We're right by the ocean here, so this table here plays harder than the Derby City Bigfoot. There's just no way around it.
No
And, you know, and the
question.
cloth is, you know, the cloth is a little broken
Broken,
in, which
yeah.
they want to do to test the players even more.
Josh overdrew it a little bit. He
Just a
gives a
little.
little side to side.
I think he can hold. I mean, I think he can roll it in and just get, okay. Oh, he's left-handed, though. You know what, Mark? He's got to put the cue ball a foot off the rail like this.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I
otherwise he
forgot
wouldn't
that.
be able to reach it. Yeah. As a righty, we think it'd just roll
Right.
forward.
Just get straight ahead.
Good shot there. Well, I'll tell you, the draw. Now, see, like, this is a perfect example. Do you spin this with bottom left or roll it like a snooker player?
Oh, I think you go low.
You do spin this
because you can
around.
pace it out. I don't think
Okay.
side spin. I don't,
Well, I
think you
mean,
need
oh,
any
I
side
wouldn't hit
spin.
this with just low, would you?
Just
See,
a little bit low.
Oh, gosh, okay. See, I've always put a little bit of low outside.
Well,
I
I mean,
mean,
if you're comfortable,
yeah,
I mean,
but-
Siegel always did too.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah, to hit this with just 6 o'clock, I'd be scared to death. Oh, what a shot. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, Josh is taking command of the set.
2 games.
Oh, Roberto looks dejected, which for him just means he's not smiling.
Yeah.
That's me in a good mood. The way he looks right now, that's me when I'm winning. That's him when he's losing.
John putting a bullet in the chamber, spinning the wheel,
Spinning the cylinder.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I know.
My man, he's dogging it in the booth.
I
for
sure
God's
can.
sakes.
I sure can.
You get agitated for the player.
I know.
Yeah. You'd be a heck of a quarter man. Like, oh my God.
I know.
You'd have a manic and oh my God,
oh,
the
no,
table. I can't believe. Here we go. You should put your cue on Craigslist like I did. Filler acting like he's going to break from the side rail again.
Yeah, it worked that one time he did it.
Yeah. He didn't make anything direct, but he did ultimately make a ball and did pick up a shot.
Well, I know I don't want to come off like this, you know it all, but at the risk of that, I don't know what they're using in the ball polisher, but if I kick that cue ball 3 rails around to the second diamond, it should go to the corner, if not long. And if it's not doing that, then you want to put something on the balls like a polish that's going to make it go a little long. You got to get the friction off these balls because they just look to me like they're playing too sharp and too much friction, and it's I mean, so I might have to snoop around the ball cleaner and see what they're using.
We'll
Just,
check that
I mean,
out.
I'm just
and
curious
report
because
back.
I mean sometimes you can use an alcohol, but it doesn't make the ball slick.
In the past, they've always used the Aramith ball polish.
Oh, well, that stuff's good. Yeah, that stuff's good, of course.
I didn't look this tournament, but
Yeah.
I've watched in the past.
Yeah.
So even the Brilliant Eyes, as clean as
Oh,
it gets
Brilliant
them,
Eyes
doesn't-
works amazing.
but it doesn't polish them like the
Right. It's
but-
not like a micro abrasive that de-scratches them, but it
Right.
does slick them up.
right.
You know.
But they got more grab from
yes.
the Brilliant Eyes than they do from the actual Aramith
Oh, okay.
polish. Now I don't know that they're using that either. I'm just saying that they can be clean, but maybe they
Yeah,
still have
clean
more
and
grab.
slick is 2 different things. Yeah.
I use both products on
Right.
mine.
Right.
And the only reason I like the Aramith, but it puts more wear on my ball, so I go
Uh-huh.
to the Brilliant Eyes
That's
in
right.
between.
That's right. Oh, wow. Good try. Wow, Josh has got a chance to get out here. I mean, this table plays brutal and all, but this is doable for a world-class player. 2-8 combination. He doesn't really want the 2 to follow the 8 in, but it has a bad habit of doing it the way these are laying.
You have to be mindful. So you
Right.
probably draw back. No,
I
he's
think he's following down and getting near the 3 just in case it follows in. Okay, it didn't. Well, now he wishes it did. He's going to have to really make a nice shot to get on the 3, to get on the 4. I think the 4 passes the 5 on the side. The 6 to the 7's a pretty big move with the 9 kind of in play. You know, he's got his work ahead of him. But Gomez desperately needs him to make a mistake here. This match is getting away
Look
from
at that
him.
nice
Yeah,
speed.
that was
Sweet.
super nice.
He got that to land in a pretty nice target area there. Just enough angle he has to deal with the side cushion, I think. I don't think he can just come straight back.
Gonna grab his extension. Those are so handy. I mean, the first 20 years of my pool life, I tried to, left-handed and use a bridge and all this stuff, and then they just come out with this. I'm like, man, this is way better.
I like that decision. Rather than try to be cute,
yes.
wrestle with the side cushion, just draw it back and cut this in the side and be
That's
done
right.
with it.
Now, does he, he's got to do a little something to get back down. He wants to come down to the middle of the table with bottom right English, just like that. Perfect. Nice touch. Yeah, he's starting to feel.
He's had 2 really good speeds position-wise in this rack so far, so it looks like he is feeling a little better.
Big shot here. Now, you got to go 3 rails here, I think, and get on the 6 to where you can transition to the 7. That looks just right. Bounce up. And now it's 6 inches short.
Yeah.
Just enough, but I think he's got some angle. But, wow, he has to go side rail, high right English.
And then he's still got to go.
Yeah.
Just get to the second rail. He's got to have some
what
pace.
a shot. Nice shot.
Well, he went 3 rails. That was interesting.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, that helped out immensely.
Yeah. Yeah. He's figuring out the table and starting to play great. And he's became a massive favorite. I mean, a 3-game lead on this table is just a gigantic lead.
Trickling forward here. No, all the way to the
down and up.
rail. Okay.
Boing.
It gives him plenty of margin of error speed-wise.
Jason Shaw in the front row watching intently, knowing that he's one of the guys he's going to have to get past to win this thing, most likely.
Was that from the break? I think it was.
You know,
let's see. I don't think Roberto came to the table.
no, I think it was from the break. Wow.
Yeah. First break and run of the match. We got Chuck Laird listening in while he's supposed to be at work.
Oh, yeah, I know Chuck. He's a good dude.
He's supposed to be at work, but he's listening in from his office.
Yep.
Yep. He is a good dude. Okay, there's our rack track. 3 in a row now as Filler picks up steam. You know, we got a chance to take a look at Eagle Eye, the other great left-hander here.
Mm-hmm.
He plays next.
Oh, that'll be a fun match to watch.
Be up tempo.
I think I'm doing the commentary with you, and yeah, he plays fast. So I mean, whatever happens is going to happen in a hurry.
Yeah.
I think it's smart what he's doing too, watching. Like I noticed that when I watch a table, just setting and watching, it helps your speed control. You kind of get dialed in, just seeing how the balls move around on the table. And some players just like roll in from their hotel room, but I always like to kind of watch, and it helps me a little bit.
Well, you for sure should go to school on the break.
Right,
You know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
Decide they're making balls where they're breaking.
Yeah, that like back in the old days when we played 9-ball and you're worried about the corner ball, people say, oh, you know, table 4 and break from the right, they break, you know, that's useful information.
Look out, corner pocket.
Nice shot there. Josh is going to have to go to the side rail, I think, with some draw. And he wants to kick the one down table and stick the cue ball, but selling out on this table isn't as bad as selling out on a lot of tables. You can almost leave a guy a shot here and know that, hey, I might get back to the table. Like this isn't, you know. Well, this would be a tough shot on any pool table here. I don't even think you shoot this. Because if you roll this to hold for the 2, You're just nudging the one down to the hole for the guy if you miss it. And if you put pace on this, you don't get shade. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you do here? Do you shoot at this?
He looks like force follow.
Oh my God, this is so tough.
No. Yep.
Well, okay, we could go with that.
Good
That's
second
different.
effort.
Yeah.
Right. John Schmidt sitting in with us tonight, letting us know his thoughts.
Yeah, that was one there where, I mean, if it was hill right there, I do not know if I'd have shot at that ball on this particular table. Here's another one. I mean, you can just blow the game so easy shooting at that. Oh, what a great shot that was. His only chance to win this match, that kind of had to go in right there, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, he really made a courageous shot right there. Because it would have been easy to just kind of fold mentally and just go sit down. But not Superman. Well, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? He's fighting. He's trying hard.
Yeah.
I really commend him because that kind of shot can make you just throw in the towel and just throw your cue at it, which I've made a career out of, you know. So it's like, what an out this would be. Down 9-6 to one of the most feared players on earth. Huge money on the line. A lot of prestige. I would love to win this tournament. I mean, even though it's a 16-man field, it's as hard to win this as anything ever.
Oh.
I mean, and all the players know. You know, this is not one of them tournaments where you can, like, shimmy your way down to 4th place before you play a great player. This is like killer field, 5x10.
Every match can be the final set.
Yeah.
The draw's different.
Exactly. Well, he might have a legit chance to win this set if he can get out here. Huge mountain to climb still. He'd be down 2 games, which I think is huge, but he'd have had no chance if he lets this rat get away. And this is why he's one of the best players in the world. Many people would fold the way things have been going, and he's still bearing down, trying hard.
Gonna grab his extension,
man.
see where he kind of laid out there. And this isn't the best place if you're short.
No, he's got a tough shot here, and he's got to just kind of roll it real soft. Oh God, what a shot!
You got it. Okay.
What a shot. Just trickle it over there. 9-7. A lot of heart he showed there, right, Mark?
Oh, yeah. And, you know, the first shot, he hit it good, and it rattled, and he got second effort cue ball. Bumped it in.
Yeah. I mean.
But it means nothing if you don't cash it in.
That's right.
You know, you still got to get through the rack.
He backed it up with an unbelievable run up. That shot on the 2 up at the other end was really something.
Then down the rail.
I mean,
the rest of them.
Yeah.
Get another look at the start of this run. There we go, the Predator replay.
Let me try to make this ball on this table.
See how does the head stay? Good.
Man.
And he hit it good.
Yeah.
That's how hard that shot is.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
If you rattle it, you hit the ball good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then back it up with a great run out. Under the circle, you know, it's one thing to run out there if you're ahead 8-2, but to do that when you're down 9-6 to Josh, I mean, whew, that's the stuff of legends. I mean, these great players, I mean, we call them great players for a reason. And Roberto showed you what he's made of right there.
Josh is definitely not getting the ball movement from the side rail break on this 10-ball rack.
No.
Much like that's why nobody plays it.
I know. I'm surprised with the Magic rack. I thought it was kind of, you just break from the center, you know. There's almost no debate about that. Or the
Accu-Rack.
Yeah, the Accu-Rack. Yeah, I like the Accu-Rack. I've had a little bit of experience with it. It plays great.
Trust the science.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best rack going.
Yeah. Nice shot there. Yeah, he's got to think about this one. Do you roll up on the 6 here and dislodge the 3?
I think that's...
Or something like that.
Well, it depends. If you feel like you can get to the 6 with the cue ball, then I for sure agree with your
Just
shot.
roll
If
up
you're-
on the 6.
But you feel so dumb if you don't get on the 6, so maybe you'll draw back.
Okay.
I guess he wants to draw back. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah. Great.
that's
That opened things up.
yeah.
Josh will hit this.
Yeah,
but,
he'll hit it.
But can he defend himself from here? That's quite the
Right.
other thing.
Oh wow, he's gonna come off the right side of it. Oh wow, that was a nice little shot. Oh, he scratched. That's the only way Roberto figures to get out is with ball in hand. And it's a tough one though.
Look at that.
I know.
Got in the worst place ever.
You know, he might have to put the cue ball like that, draw to the side rail. Nah, I think he can draw straight back past the 4.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
boy, what an ugly spot to have
Right.
to. You got ball in hand and it's hard. You got to
Yeah.
be kidding me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did good.
I'll tell you what, you got a chance to pull within one game.
Boy, there's a ton of work here, though. The
this
4
is
ball,
huge.
the 5 ball,
Oh.
the 6 ball.
Could not be tougher. Yeah, he has to make a heck of a shot here.
Oh, you can see that tip dipped out to the left. Doggone it, I wish we had that on replay. Boy, that was weird. That's several times in this match, that stroke, the tip dipped way left on the way through. Did you see it?
Yeah, and I mean that's muscle input in your right hand. I mean that's just the tension of the match and the pressure. I think. I mean that's what I find,
Yeah.
that you rudder the cue a little bit with your back hand because the tip isn't going to just go left on its own, and so that shows he's under immense pressure, and his body's feeling it. I mean he looks calm, cool, and collected. They all do, but I promise you he is trying super hard. He knows how important this match is and how much money's on the line. He just has to get out here. Well, I think you punch past the 9, between the 9 and the rail.
It's in that nether region.
It is, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's kind of in that. Because that 9 ball is looming, and then if you
Yes.
brush it, even if you get a shot, you're a little offline, and then you feel bad that you brushed the 9.
Right.
So sometimes
he's
you kind of
avoiding
draw
it.
past it.
He's
it's
avoiding
done.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
See,
Good. Yeah. He sensed that. I'll tell you. He just avoided being treetop. Well, this is a hard shot. There's just no way around it.
But if you brush the 9 and end up here,
Oh.
psychologically, it's so damaging. Where if you play position for here, you
Yes.
feel like, okay, I got there.
Oh, God. He just made it. Oh. I just aged like 3
Yes.
years watching that.
My man's wilting.
Oh, how tough is this? Look at this shot. How you like this?
Well, this looks a lot better than some of the other ones you
I'll
had to
tell
deal
you
with.
what. This is brutal little shot right here. Wow, Roberto, nice shot.
Yeah, good fortitude there. Mental
yeah.
toughness. He got it out of a tough rack.
Oh yeah.
I remember at the beginning of the rack, I said, boy, this is a lot of odd series of shots here.
Yeah.
He carved right on through there. 9-8 is our score.
Man,
He's not quite done.
fantastic run out
I
for the
agree.
circumstances right there. I really have to commend him. Most people down 9-6 to Joshua Filler on this table could just go completely nuts and just miss everything. Not Roberto. Nope, he's really showing some courage under fire, taking a little break.
We are back. Gomez trailing by the game, but breaking.
Looking to make the 8 or the 3 in the side. I think that's the balls that they can make more consistently than anything else he did. He made the 3 in the
Yeah.
side and might have a look at the 1 if the 8 clears.
I don't know if it did. Yeah.
Oh,
I really like that break better than
Oh,
the side rail. It
yes.
just doesn't seem like you get the
yes.
dispersal.
Yeah. I think he can maybe drive the 1 out of there and stay behind the 8 and put the 1 down table. But if he can't hit the right side of the 1, now he's really limited with what he can do.
Yeah.
Man, if that 8's not there, he might run out. But that's pull. You got to just deal with it. What in the world is he doing?
Pushing or kicking?
Oh, wow.
I guess he's
kicking.
kicking.
Well,
he's kicking.
Ooh, boy, that pretty crafty little shot there. Not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
You're going to stave off losing this immediate inning anyway. That's the idea with the push out. Just don't lose off that.
Now, this is a perfect example of what I was talking about earlier. Do you try to glance off the 1 and leave 10 feet, or do you just bump the 1 up and get behind the 8 and leave him close to his work? Because on a 5x10, I think safeties are a different thing than I grew up. You know, I'm thinking distance could work. Just put him down here under the 5-10 like this. Okay, now see, he might, even if he sees the 1 there from 10 feet away, what the heck is he going to do?
Right. Nothing easy about any of this.
No, this is awful. Just hit it.
He's elevating like he has to swerve it a little bit. Maybe he's kicking into it. I'm not sure.
Oh, he'd love to drive this back down table.
Yeah, kicking into it.
Just get it down there somewhere. Nice. 7.
Oh,
blocking.
good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, from where he was at, this is a great result.
Man, Josh is very limited here. I don't see what he can do. This will be interesting. I have no idea what he's going to do.
I think he's just going to roll up on the 4-1 rail. Oh, no.
He went with
great
the
shot.
great distance shot.
Goodness.
What a great shot.
The best.
Now I think a 2-rail kick here. Got to hit it.
This is a nice exchange so far.
Oh, yeah.
We're all learning something.
Nice shot. Again. Oh, he's straight in on the 1. But going to have a hard time getting on the 2. Because if he rubs this orange 5, his cue ball could get up under the 4. And hit high right English. Yep, it could get under the 4.
Well, he went right in. I mean,
yeah,
what was he expecting? A miracle?
Yeah, I mean, he was.
That.
Well, I think he was trying to just, a little thinner and nick it, but boy, he's in a bad spot here.
Oh, whoa.
I'll tell you what I might do here, Marcus. I might kick at the 7 and move it out 2 inches.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Instead of that, I'd tie up the balls and let Roberto try to run out.
Even if he hits it, he's probably selling.
Right.
It could have been a bit more productive there. That was a hasty decision.
Right. It kind of was. But when you're as talented as him, you just go with your gut instinct, and it's going to work most of the time. But
and just hanging up the 4 doesn't mean he wouldn't have gotten out
right.
anyway. But at least
I'll tell you what, though,
it would have made it a lot tougher.
If I'm ahead 1 game on a table this brutal, I think I'm just tying up the 7-4 and letting him,
anything.
Yeah, it's better the ball in hand. I'll tell you what, though, that 8 doesn't pass the 9. And so the 7 to the 8 transition is, a lot has to go right. And, yeah, he's far from out here. Well, most racks on like a 9-footer playing 9-ball, you just wouldn't even pay attention to the rest of the rack. But I'm glued to the action here. Nice hit. Perfect speed. Oh, boy, that was a nice shot. Now, here's where it gets tricky. You like the cue ball right back almost where it is, Mark?
Yes.
I mean, just
yes.
So he's gonna maybe pop off the rail right back to where he is.
Yep.
A little more. He needs a little thicker hit.
I think he's okay.
Can he get down there for the 8? I think
this
is
is
too sharp.
A little bit thin. Yeah,
he did right.
Just a hint there. Well, I think he can dig in and get the cue ball behind the side pocket, but it makes the 7 play a lot tougher.
Yep, that's right.
But he does have the stroke for this.
He sure does.
If he misses it, he'd be missing it heavy.
I think this is too sharp of an angle. Oh, he hit it. Well, he hit it great. He hit that so good. That's the best he could do right there.
That was a nice, nicely timed delivery.
Yes.
He didn't overhit it. He let the English work, got through it, then poked and swerved his tip like he did on those couple other misses.
Good shot. Wow, we got a chance for a 9-9 ball game. He's got to make a couple nice shots here. You do not want to get below the 10 here. The top players favor staying a little above the 10 so they can drive it in at high speed. You don't want to be frozen on the rail back cutting the 10. So you'd rather come up a little short here than long. Perfect. Great shot. See, he'd much rather be a foot short here than down here on the, well, that's not perfect, but this is better than being past the 10 a foot.
Definitely not out of the woods.
No. You know how, like in Wheel of Fortune, you can buy a vowel? We need to have a buy a position in a match.
Yeah.
Like, how much would he pay right now to get? You know, there's times where you go,
Yeah.
would you pay $1,000 right now to move the cue ball 6 inches more? Nice out. 9-9. Unbelievable match.
Yeah, Gomez now won 3 in a row. He was down 9-6. And Schmidt was prepared to kick dirt into the
Well, I mean, yeah, a 3-game lead on this table is
Yeah.
a gigantic lead, and especially against, I mean, Joshua Filler. I mean, wow. Roberto has pulled off a miracle to tie it up, and
raced to 2.
yeah. This is what you live for, though, as a player. This is exciting. You know you're alive. And instead of fretting about the pressure, some players embrace this, have fun with it.
Here's our stats.
I mean, now think about how hard the table's playing. Here's 2 world champions. Almost 40 errors. 37 errors. That's how difficult this table plays. Wow.
Albin Ocean won a match that contained more than 50 total errors last night.
That's
Almost
hard
60,
to picture.
But it's hard. Pool is hard.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you go to the Turning Stone and they play 9-ball and the dry, and they just, I mean, every set just looks like a robot. But I kind of like this. This is fun to watch.
Way more pool. Look at Josh switching to the other side rail break.
I am shocked he's breaking from there. He knows something I don't. I just thought you're supposed to break from the center.
They're just not. He's not getting distribution like we're used to seeing.
I'll tell you what.
Dry break. Yeah. Weird layout.
He doesn't have enough angle, I don't think, to get on the 2, but we'll see.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Weird layout.
Oh, way
again.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I don't know how in the world Roberto tied this match up. Josh is such a great front runner, too. When he gets ahead of you,
He's playing the combo? He's just playing the combo.
You've got to be kidding me. From 8 feet away, he's shooting this combo. Oh, my God. I was going to say.
Okay. Thank goodness.
Okay. He was confusing me. Like, I know 0 about pool because I would never shoot that combo.
Oh, boy. He was so straight in, he made his mind up he was going to play safe on the 2.
Uh-huh.
And so can't fault him on that.
No, smart. Now, if you can see the 2, I mean, you wouldn't even consider trying to cut it in, letting the cue ball go up into traffic, right? Would you try to cut that 2 in if you could see it?
Oh, I think you would.
Oh, you would. Okay.
I don't know that he can, but maybe he can. Oh,
see,
he could see it.
that's
Yeah.
the shot I like. I just think this has so much value on a table this difficult. Yeah, I like what he did there. Plus, I'm a coward, so that plays right into my game plan. But I just think the safety there is all right. Oh, now you're going to shoot at this, really? Well, I mean, it's easy to sit here and go out. I just think that's too hard. And it didn't even lend itself to the 3 doesn't pass the 8. If he would have made that, what does he do?
I think it was a thing where he didn't have a good safety.
He didn't have much, did he?
I think the safety looked tough, too, because I was thinking about, should I? No, what would
right.
I do? I wasn't even sure. That's why I didn't say anything. I don't have any idea what he's going to do.
That was a good shot.
Rolled it home. Now, can he get on the 4?
Can he get on the 4? Does the 5-6? I mean, the 6, I don't even know how you make that.
Yeah, that was, you could see that was missed as soon as he left
Right,
his tip
yeah,
there.
it was. Boy, what do you do? Do you try to go into the 6 here?
Yeah,
Man,
I
that's
do.
risky.
I know.
I know. I think you got to do it, though.
I don't. He might not, but you ask what I would do.
Yeah.
He's not.
Well, you also play poker at Lumiere Casino, so I know you're not afraid of much. I mean, you're shooting. It might be the most dangerous 3 acres in all of Missouri, and you carry wads of cash down there if anybody's listening. Oh, what a shot. Yeah, he killed that nicely there.
I guess he's
guess
playing
the
as
six-
if the 6 goes
I
in the
mean,
side.
Wow,
Yeah.
sure doesn't look like it from here.
Well, then maybe in the corner. Yeah, it looks pretty far, but it's almost a diamond back, and he's just 3 inches off the rail. No, he's acting like he wants to look at it in the side. Oh, kind of let up on a stroke. There's no way this is going in the side.
No, I don't think
No
so.
way. No way. He decelerated through that ball. Yeah, he's disappointed.
I can't tell what he's trying to do.
I guess he's
I think
playing in
he's
the
going for
corner.
the
I guess
corner.
he's got just a no. Oh, no. He's second guessing. Talking about he still has an extension, so he's okay that way. See, it's not an easy shot to play safe from now.
No,
Once he let up, if he would have got out there a little bit further, you can defend yourself. But now you're kind of stripped down.
Well, the only safe would be to nick off it super thin, leave it there, and come down and roll up like on the 10. But I think he's playing
so
the
far
corner.
away from it. You know,
Oh, what a shot.
That did go.
Even if you can't do much here, that was really great shot under the pressure.
Whew.
Now, what I like here, I like just making this ball, stopping, cutting the 8 into the 10. You know, come off the left side of the 8, put the cue ball all the way at the other end. We've already discussed the value of a 10-foot leave. Oh, he's playing safe and coming down off this ball behind the 8. If he can get behind the 8, that was
Good.
Yeah, that'll contain.
And then now look at the
Now,
8 and 9er.
Now watch what Josh does here, Mark. I think Josh comes off the left side of the 7, 3 rails around, and tries to drip behind the 8-9.
Yeah.
And the 7's just going to come up to the side rail. This will be a cool looking shot. Kind of a one-pocket shot, just like that. Look at this. He hit it like Joshua Filler. Look at this. Oh,
Wow.
my God.
What
What a
the
shot.
killer.
What a shot. Now, I mean, well, the 8 doesn't go, so Roberto has to take a kick at the 7, but man, Josh
Boy,
played
you
such
can't
a
get
nice
any
shot
pace
there.
on it if you do.
No, you
know.
got to hit it. I mean, he could. Well, what is he doing?
Kick him 3 rails or 4
wow.
rails or something.
Josh is going to get ball in hand. Boy, Josh has got a lot of work to do.
Do you ever play the 7 off the 9?
I
here?
mean, on a normal table, but not this one. I don't think I could do it.
No, it's pretty far away, and you can send the cue ball into the clutter
Yeah.
there. You're not likely to get hooked.
Well, I'll tell you the way you could play it to make sure you don't get hooked. You could drive the cue ball to the side rail, in rail, and up into the 8. Like that. Well, no, he played it a little different. I like that, but now he's forced to go. This is the same shot he just missed. Oh, my goodness.
No, but he was playing position
well,
on the side when he missed it. He didn't.
Yeah.
This is just naked. Pocket the ball. He'll make this.
This is tough as can be.
It's tough for everybody. Yeah, but
I mean, the score's 9-9.
I just feel like he's rolling it in.
Oh, he made it, too. What a shot. What a shot. Boy, that shot Josh just made in the side right there was awesome. Very missable under the circumstances.
10-9. Good killer on the hill. All right. Hopefully we can get another shot on the ball on the side that Filler just made.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
this-
check out this
oh, the
this
safety.
this safety here. He played it to perfection. Left English comes around 3 rails.
Yes.
Yep, that was phenomenal.
I think with your coaching and his execution,
Oh, yeah.
you guys could go on the
Well,
road.
I've lost every way possible, so I just have a real mental Rolodex of how it can go wrong. Yeah, that was awesome. One game. 1-game lead, which is pretty good lead. Roberto needs 2.
Good break.
Nice break.
Ooh. 10 balls
Wow,
right there.
yeah. The 5-9 tied up. I'll tell you this, I don't know whose idea it was with the colors of these balls, but I like this. I mean, all the balls are the colors that I grew up with pretty much, and
except for old Pinky.
yeah, I mean, but I've been looking at that so long, that almost looks right now, because the 4 used to be blue, right? And wasn't it blue or was it purple? No, it was
call it purple.
Yeah, it was purple. Yeah, but these look right to me. Oh, they got a little away with it. Josh can maybe make the 1, but has to turn the cue ball loose. Now the cue ball might go right into the 9 and stay down there for the 2.
I think he's going to be spinning with inside.
He goes
though.
past him probably.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot. 6 ball's pretty big here. Got past it. Oh, the 10's by the side. Wait a minute. We might have a little billiard to end the match.
Yeah, but
it's free.
Down. No, look at.
Oh, is it down a little way? Well, it's. Oh gosh, he's shooting it though, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, because of the way the 5-9's laying.
Right.
Oh man, he's got a free stab to win this match right here. Got to make a nice shot on the 2. These are missable if you're not paying attention. Draw back just a little bit. Oh, he's playing the combo. Wow, that's almost. That might even be better. Yeah, free shot to win the match right here. Big shot. Roberto's becoming very religious right here, saying a little prayer. Nice shot, Joshua.
Oh, what a good match.
Yeah, that was so entertaining. Very interesting. I had fun, Mark. It was an honor.
11-9. They ended up, Filler played an 8-27 and an 8-08 for Gomez. But hard fought, hard contested match. Okay, everybody, that's our time for this time. Please join us back here soon as Jason Shaw will be up next. So long for just a while.